What is going on, NCK? Desert813 here, and welcome back to My Thoughts on Video. Today we will be doing a My Thoughts on Fallout 4. Now, for those of you who don't know, My Thoughts on is a series that I've been doing for a while now. It only has a couple videos, but I really love the series, something I've always wanted to do, and I love doing it every single time. And today, obviously, we'll be doing Fallout 4. Now, I hope you guys are having a full day so far. It was a frustrating day for me, but I'm glad I'm here now and able to make a new video for you guys. Okay, so in My Thoughts on Video, I do two segments in the beginning, which is who are the developers and what's their past. Okay, this one's easy, and if you don't know about them, then I'm kind of surprised, but if you don't, that's fine. Let me explain. Fallout 4 is being created by Bethesda Game Studios and being published by Bethesda. Now, Bethesda Game Studios has created Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, as well as, no, I'm sorry, I take that back. They've only created Fallout 3, and then Fallout 2, Fallout 1. Obsidian created Fallout New Vegas, and I believe everything, though, was published by Bethesda. Not created by Bethesda Game Studios, but published by Bethesda. Now, Bethesda Game Studios has created, and I have a feeling you guys will recognize some of these titles, the Elder Scrolls series, aka the most recent one is Skyrim, and Fallout, obviously, and as well as some other series of video games that are a bit less known, I assume, such as Wolfenstein. We compare that to the Elder Scrolls, it's really not as well known. Okay, now then, Fallout 4, what are my thoughts on? Well, this is a special My Thoughts on video because I have two debates I want to talk about and give my opinion and sway on. Now, the first debate is the graphics, and the second debate is the voice. Both of which I have basically the same opinion on, and you guys may agree with me, you may not. Alright, so let's get into this. However, before we get into the debates, I want to talk about the trailer itself. Now, unfortunately, I cannot show the trailer due to copyright issues, I believe, and I'm not willing to take that chance. I apologize, but I don't want my channel to be completely gone. So I'm just going to keep at this nice frame of the player looking at the dog, which apparently his name is Dog Me. I don't care who says what. It's always, the Dog Me has always been his name, and it looks like, you know, just a dog. It's a dog, and it's cute, so it's Dog Me. Yay, Dog Me. Okay, so we have the player and Dog Me looking at each other right here. It's a nice still frame. I'm going to keep it there for the rest of the video. Now then, what was I going to talk about? Good question. What I was going to talk about is the trailer and how, in the very beginning, it switches from not new, but pre-war, which is the nuclear war for those of you who don't know, and the post-nuclear war. Now, the pre- and post-war flashbacks and present times are interesting because that's the first time ever in a Fallout game that we've been able to look at the times pre-war, before the nuclear bombs were dropped. And I really hope that we're able to play in that flashback, but I'm not 100% sure. Unfortunately, I don't know, and I really just hope that that's the case. And, you know, that's really the only main thing. Obviously, I have a bunch of other stuff, like the player talking, which I'm going to get into, and the graphics, which I'm going to get into, as well as the fact it's in Boston, which is awesome, because that's, you know, I'm in Massachusetts, and from the Northeast, I love Boston. I love anything up here, and the fact that a worldwide game is going to be taking place there. Oh, it's amazing to think about. I'm going to be able to explore some of the places that I've visited before, and I think a lot of people are going to be happy with that live within this area and vicinity. Alright, now then, going on to the, my rambling's over, going on to the two debates, the graphics. What do you think about the graphics? I could care less. Why do I say that? Let me explain. The graphics in a game that's been in development for about, I assume about 5 to 4 years, 4 to 5, whatever. Yes, you should expect them to be a lot better. Like, for this, for example, you could tell that there are polygons, and you could tell that there are a lot of shapes that were used and just kind of thrown together to make a shape. For example, if you look at the guy's hand, left hand mainly, you can see how it's not very detailed. Same with the Pip-Boy on his left arm, or left wrist, I guess. And I shouldn't even like the arm, but you can tell that same with the dog, you can tell the graphics aren't exactly detailed. Now, I say that, but I don't care. Why do I not care? Because the game isn't about graphics. If it was about graphics, I can't talk apparently, but if the game was about graphics, then we would have had it, I assume, a long time ago, because they could have just transferred over the Skyrim engine, because Skyrim was an amazing looking game with graphics and everything. They could have just transferred it over. I'm glad they didn't do that, because one of the greatest things, in my opinion, that you could do as a game developer is sacrifice graphics for gameplay. Because in the end, we're not playing a game for the graphics, we're playing a game for the experience of the game and the gameplay itself. At least that's why I do it, and I assume that's why a lot of other people do it. Now, I would love to know your guys' opinion on the graphics down below. And just tell me, why are they such a big deal to you? Why aren't they such a big deal to you? And just tell me in general what your opinion is of them. Or do you not care? Now, are you in the same boat with me? I'd love to know that in the comments down below, guys. And, I mean, that's all I really have to say about that debate. I just really don't care about the graphics. And I think it's kind of ridiculous. Some people complain about them. And I see their point where, you know, it is next gen. But, I mean, we're not here for the graphics, you guys. Come on. We're here for the gameplay. And the fact that Fallout even exists is a surreal statement. Just thinking about that, it's surreal. Now, let's move on from that to the second and final debate, which is the character's voice. Does the character speaking impede the gameplay? For some, yes. For others, no. For me, again, I don't care. Now, when I say I don't care, I am not saying that I am indecisive. I literally mean I really don't care if the character speaks. Because it's one of those things where it's nice to have a character be silent so that you become the character. You are the character, and it's immersion. And you become this person who is, like, creates their own legend. But at the same time, I do also believe that it's nice to have a character that speaks, because that defines their personality. And I highly assume that if the character does speak within the game, that you are able to manipulate and change the voice and what he sounds like, or she. Because I also do believe that you can now create a female, if you can before, a female wanderer. So that is something that's awesome. A lot more games have been doing that lately and transferring over to the system where you can now become a female within a game for, as they're called, girl gamers. I don't exactly think that's a respectful way of saying it, but that's really cool that more developers have been doing that, and it's really cool to see that Bethesda has jumped on that bandwagon. I'm just happy they're doing that. More diversity, but as far as the voice, again, sorry, I digress. But as far as the voice is concerned, again, I don't care. Why I think it's good for characters to have a voice is, like I said, it defines their character, and it tells you who they are, what they sound like, what their purpose is, kind of, almost. I know that's getting kind of ridiculous, but if you take a character, say, like Master Chief, alright, he has a voice. You're not Master Chief. Master Chief is John S117, but he has a voice, and you know just what he's like. You know what he sounds like. You know how he is, what he's like, his character, his personality. You know this stuff because he has a voice, and he says what he says when he says it. I know that sounds ridiculous, again, but I think you get what I'm saying. This, I do believe that it's going to end up being the same idea. Now, also, this is why I don't care, because, you know what, if we don't have a voice, I'm the character. If we do have a voice, I play as this character, which I don't really think there's a huge difference. I'm here, again, for the gameplay, not in the story, not so much a lot of immersion. Even though that may be what Fallout and RPGs are known for. Now then, I would like also to talk about one thing that I really didn't expect to talk about, but now it's coming to mind. I really want to also tell me your opinions about the voicing in the comments below. Same with the last. Tell me why or why not you care, and if you're in the same boat with me where I really don't care. One thing that I really want to talk about was, why do you think the dog is there? Now, I know it sounds weird, but is the dog going to be a pet from the moment we enter the game? Like, it's weird that they have an animal partnered up with the character that I assume is going to play as immediately within the trailer. And I don't know. Maybe his name's Pal. I don't know. Dog meat Pal. I have no idea. So that's just some food for thought. As well as, I don't believe, it's been rumorized and a lot, but I don't think that the infant in the crib in the beginning of the trailer is this character. I don't see it happening. And I understand why they would do that, but personally, I don't think that's true. But hey, you know what? We'll find out when the game's released, and there are a lot of different release dates, so I'm just gonna say when it's released, because I don't really trust anything other than what Bethesda says. So again, guys, thank you so much for, well, not again, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. It hits my support. No, it shows your support, and it really motivates me to make new and better videos for you guys. And, yeah, so that's about it. Again, leave all the comments and opinions down below about what you think and what I brought up. If there was something else that you guys want to talk about Fallout 4 in the trailer, go ahead and write in the description. Go ahead and write it in the comments. I can't talk today. And I always respond to any comments I can. So, you know, don't be afraid to just say hi and give your opinion, and I'll totally respond with a respectful answer, or at least as respectful as I can get. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, hit that like button. It shows your support and motivates me. And go ahead and subscribe, too, to be part of the NCK Best Family, Best Group, Best Crew on YouTube. and also to never miss a video like this or a gameplay video with commentary. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care, guys, and goodbye.